would you like to know what Vogue picked as the best quiet luxury pieces? I would like to know. Well, we're going to do that now together in this video. And most importantly, do we agree with the choices that Vogue made for these quiet luxury pieces? And a window, darling. You know, it's not just you telling us what is the, epitome of everything, the top of the top, but we, the people, also have a voice, and we can also share our opinions. And now that social media is alive and thriving, guess what, you guys? There's way less gatekeeping going on. Way less gatekeeping going on. So, prior to internet, you couldn't just go to a magazine and say, hey, I would like to voice my opinion about something. You could write a letter to a magazine and hope that they might publish your letter about whatever topic you want to talk about or whatever concern you might have about any topic. But there was a lot of gatekeeping going on when it comes to style and fashion. Nowadays, we have broken those barriers. Anybody can improvise themselves, a fashion guru, a style icon. It all depends how many people are willing to follow you. So, 20 years ago, if Vogue would have said quiet luxury is the way to go, and there was like no internet, so, well, there was already, but not as active as now, everybody would follow that route, more or less. But nowadays, if Vogue says this is the way to go, we still have a lot of other outlets talking about fashion that have their own credibility. So the gatekeeping is not there anymore. So now, on this social media platform, on my channel, we get to see if we agree with the picks that Vogue made. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button to become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday and midweek, so I'm going to read your chats as well. Let's get straight to it. Vogue. Let's see what Vogue's picks for quiet luxury items are. Okay, so Vogue is telling us the suit vest with a pleated midi skirt. We're going to get to the midi skirt in just a second, but this is the vest. Now, obviously, so in this case, the vest is from Brunello Cucinelli, and we know that Brunello Cucinelli is kind of a notorious name when it comes to, I guess, luxury standards. It's kind of a little bit of a brand, like, if you know, you know. And obviously we don't see logos. Muted tone has been chosen by Vogue. Brunello Cucinelli vest. I'm going to tell you here and now, I'm a huge fan of vests. I wear vests all the time. When they're not in fashion, when they are in fashion, I love vests. However, do I love a modern day vest? No. You see, I would recommend getting a vintage vest, because one of my favorite periods for vests have been the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. They have designed some of the best vests out there, and they also had, Benetton. Oh my gosh, I have some amazing vintage vests from Benetton in linen, in cotton, even in wool. Dolce & Gabbana, best vests ever from the 90s. Like, you can do an amazing vest. It needn't have logos all over it. It can be vintage. So I'm just saying, plus vests are really, they cover up the body nicely. They can hide imperfections in a cool way as well. They kind of support you. I love a vest. I love a good vest. So I agree with Vogue on that. Brunello Cucinelli doesn't have to be in my case. But 90s vests are the way to go. Rachel says, yes, 90s vests. Right? Just saying. But anyway, and now the pleated skirt is the second, right? No, sorry. Pleated midi skirt. Yeah. The pleated midi skirt, what do we think about that? So to pair with the vest. So the Vogue is saying, pardon me, Vogue is saying to pair the vest with a midi skirt. Pleated midi skirt. Jizza says, hell no. You can get my merch. www.superdacob.com. So we're saying no, not this year, Vogue, says Debbie. Okay, so we are saying, sorry, Anna. Our people will contact your people about this combo of the vest with the pleated midi skirt. Okay, Vibina says, I'll pass, LOL, not a 60s cheerleader. Oh, Rachel says, I'm boring and I like this kind of style. You're not boring, Rach. LALC says, the irony is that nobody's wearing that in the Vogue office. How do you know? Do you work in the Vogue office, LALC? Do we have some intel? Would you like to share with us? Lucky Dog says, too kindergarten teacher for me. No offense to kindergarten teachers out there. Penny Lane asks, elegant? Anyway. So I see we got mostly nays than yays on this look. But the next one is the Longline denim skirt with a linen overshirt pairing. Okay, so this is the skirt that kind of looks like denim jeans, but I guess it's a slit or it's an extra added maybe patch. No, it's a slit. I don't know, down there doesn't. Anyway, so we're talking Longline denim skirt from Alice and Olivia Rye. And I love how Vogue also states that they might they say like they've independently chosen all of these products, but some of these products may offer links on the Vogue, whatever website it was. And those links might be affiliate links. Like if you buy one of these products, Vogue might or might not get some money for some of these products. That's so hilarious that they write, well, I'm not getting any money for these products. Okay. I got a little hair on my tongue. Classic. So, also forgot to tell you that the pleated skirt from before was from J. Crew. Anyway, so this de-stressed denim maxi skirt is from Alice and Olivia Rye, but then they want to pair it with a linen overshirt. And that would be this one from XA Linen. XA or AEXAE. And Kev is like, J. Crew and luxury? Yeah, apparently Vogue wants to make that coin on affiliate links. I don't know. Ellen is like, oh, no. Definitely needs a different denim skirt, says K. Fitzsimmons. Krabi says, maybe if it were shorter at this length, not happening. Gives church choir vibes, asks Krev. Seth says, no. Hate denim skirts. Lady Marie says, nightmare. All right. The people hath spoken. Penny Lane says no shape. Shelby Tanasi says why? All right, Vogue. Anna, you've heard it here. We're moving on to the next one. So the next pairing that Vogue is doing is the lightweight trench coat. And the trench coat that they're showing us is from Another Tomorrow. Another Tomorrow lightweight trench coat paired with none other than a kitten heel. Anyway, so the kitten heel is from Totem. The cutout kitten heel. So there's a cutout right over there. So they're pairing the trench with the kitten heel. Kate says, I'd skip the heel. Penny says, nice, classic. Katie says, love the trench. Oh, that trench coat is awesome, says Mahones. The stains, could you imagine, says Lucky Dog. Katie says, I like it, but I'd skip the heel. Oh boy, says Melissa. Okay, that's an ugly kitten heel right there, says LALC. Kev says, I don't mind this pairing. Shelby says, nope to the shoe. Vibina is crying. Shantaya says, absolutely TF not. The trench is fab, says Heaven. Barbara says, ugly shoes. Blue Bannister says, what a terrible color for a coat. Cult says, yes to the trench, no to the heel. Miss Jelly says, it's giving pilgrim. It's giving pilgrim vibes. And then Rachel right underneath says, classics. Kate Simmons, are we doing rain or dry? Because those shoes aren't saying rain to me. Ellen says, love the trench coat. I mean, you guys, the next pairing is the power shirt. And the power shirt is by Bottega Veneta. The Bottega Veneta power shirt for $2,100. Just FYI. And the power shirt is paired with baggy jeans. And the baggy jeans are from a gold, $208, more or less. So we got a $2,000+ baggy shirt with a $208 baggy jeans. Worn by Ricky Lake, says JJ. Lily Smitty, no power shirt. Johnny says, ouch, so ugly. Vibina says, please make this stop, LOL. Who picked those? I don't know. Anna Winter, we're asking you, darling, who picked these? Love the jeans, says Katie. Rachel says, the concepts, yes, though I'd change the details. It's giving the Miranda Gray stare, says Melissa. Very Gen Z, says Katie. Mahona says, what power? No power. The jeans are fun, says Shelby. K. Fitzsimmons, that is not one shirt. That is two shirts. Just buy two shirts if you must. Melissa says, mom jeans. Lucky Dog says, absolutely not. Lady Marie says, gosh, it gets worse. Overweight hip auntie vibe, says Jizzes. Blue Bannisters, OMG, it's the shirt. It's giving English teacher. Heaven Blake says, I don't like those jeans at all. Kev says, nothing is saying luxury so far. And LALC says, I'm sad. No Chanel $4,000 Métier t-shirts, LOL. JJ says, this lady rocks out to Sarah McLachlan. The power shirt. The polka players. All right, then. Very expensive. The next combination that Vogue is giving us is the It bag. Hey, they're saying this is the It bag, okay? It's the Demelier, New York, grained leather shoulder bag for $456 approximately. Demelier. And they're pairing the It bag. So Vogue is telling us the Demelier is the It bag. Rachel is like, It bag? That bag? Oshidi says, hell no on the bag. Katie is laughing. Lady Marie's like, I mean, Debbie is saying, yuck. Shirley's saying, oh no. Tina is like, what? Rachel is like, It bag, the bag. Kev says, Michael Kors. Mahonas is like, luxury so quiet, you can't distinguish between the fast fashion. Well, they're pairing the It bag with a daytime dress. The daytime dress is by Bear Park. $520 more or less. I mean, it's a white dress. It's a simple white dress. You know, it's cute. I have nothing against a white dress like this. Seriously. And with that kind of like, you know, honey colored, like neutral toned bag. Sure. Why not? Right? Yeah, Rachel, it's a classic cut. Oh, Luciana says, I can't see the dress. Shelby's like, where is it? Lady Marie, yeah, I can't see it. You have to, Lady Marie says, oh, we the people are pissed off, honey. Lily Smitty says, we are seeing Vogue sponsors or fashion. Vogue did state that some of these links that they provide to these pieces might have affiliate links included. So Vogue is like kind of telling us, but they say that they have chosen them independently. But who's to know? Yawn, says Lucky Dog. We are going pilgrim this year, says Heaven Blakes. LALC says beautiful dress. If it's 100% cotton, so it can be quiet luxury. Okay, so maybe this is the first quiet luxury piece thus far. Not everybody agrees, but thus far that we've seen on this Vogue list. Lily Smitty says, that dress and those trench coats, my coffee would spill on them. Oh yeah, this stain central for sure. For sure. All right. Moving on to the next combo. The nonchalant trouser. Another invisible piece. Yes, it's white. A nonchalant trouser, in this case from The Row. $1,500 more or less. I love how the trouser is nonchalant, but the price isn't. I guess that is quiet luxury after all. The nonchalant trouser from The Row, paired with a white, paired with a striped tee. And the striped tee is from Ralph Lauren collection. The Ralph Lauren purple label for $195. So we got the nonchalant trouser with a striped tee. Cute, but wouldn't pay $1K for that, says Flower Lace. Katie says, you can get those cheaper. Gage Taylor says, LOL, I don't know if anyone can fit their waist in that. Oh yeah, it looks like a little bit like Jean-Paul Gaultier says, OCD. Gosh Get a Life says, given H&M vibes. Lucky Dog says, Sailor Realness. Heaven Blake says, I like. Mahona says, I was always the student that never asked about anything. That's the vibe this is giving. Oh my God, total pantomime or juggler vibe, says JJ. And Andy says, I have a striped tee from Land's End. Rachel says, sure, I'd pair with a different t-shirt. Debbie says, this is god-awful. The whole selection. Very East Coast, says Katie Brown. Barbara says, this tea Walmart special. Lady Marie says, oh my God, yes, old money, basic, rich, B vibe, honey. Cute, preppy mom vibe, says Krabby. Cult says designers are copying H&M at this point. Vibina says Chanel, aka Jean-Paul Gaultier. Heaven Blake says, well, that's the good thing about the quiet luxury. You can find it for cheaper. Juliana says, Menina now come ese precio. I can't handle this price, I guess. Lily, that was Portuguese, I think. Lily Smitty says, I like contrast fashion colors. Way too many neutrals. I guess the neutrals are part of quiet luxury, y'all. I don't know. Relaxed Sailor. I like it, says Shelby. All of these selections are boring me, says Steph. All right, then, let's move to the next one. The cinched waist blazer. The cinched waist blazer, this one in particular, Vogue is showing us Proenza Schuler Jacquard peplum blazer. I don't see the Jacquard. Where's the Jacquard there? Oh, I see it if I zoom in, but it's like hardly visible. Okay, so Proenza Schuler Jacquard peplum blazer for $2,290, give or take a penny. Paired with a little black accessory, which would be Vogue is pairing Proenza Schuler with a black Reformation Chiara convertible bag. I don't know how this one converts, but the price is $398 for the bag. So the Reformation Chiara bag with the Proenza Schuler top. Rachel says all neutrals, yes. Melissa says yes. Debbie says, damn, oh, it's cream. Gage Taylor says, that goes hard. I like that, says Heaven Blakes. Love it. I can't fit in, says Shelby. I like, says Gosh Get a Life. Steph says, that looks exactly like an Amazon $9.99 piece. I like the blazer, says Rachel. Wonder Strike says, I like the blazer, good cut and clean color. Vibina says, why didn't they pair the blazer with the white pants? Would fit so much better. Lily says, another white. I prefer dark coats and lighter buttons. Maybe it was theirs, like psychology was like, they want you to kind of think that you're getting to that conclusion all on your own by saying, why didn't they pair that blazer with those pants? Let me do that. I'm more clever than Vogue. Maybe that's exactly what Vogue wants you to do. So you end up buying the pieces. You see what I mean? I wouldn't pass it by them to not think about this sort of brand marketing strategies. It's Vogue after all. They be shady. Allegedly. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. Okay? And everybody has been consecrated. Fashion icons, darling. Fashion legends. Now, the next pairing Vogue is giving us is the sleek jeans. So they were giving us baggy jeans before, but now they're shifting into sleek jeans. Like, what's it going to be, Vogue? The baggy or the sleek? Apparently, both go in quiet luxury. We have the pairing of the sleek jeans by Kite Danielle high-rise straight leg jeans, $440, give or take us a nickel. Well, you know, denim, paired with a luxe loafer. The luxe loafer is from Kite Pippin, two-tone loafer. It's the Kite Pippin. It's the Pippin. And it's and the price of the Pippin is $780. I mean, putting on the Ritz, says JJ. Maiden type of shoe, says Jesus. I like the shoe, says Nan. Yes, love it, says Katie. Much better, says Heaven Blakes. A bargain, says Lady Marie. Melissa says, yes, love both. Rachel says, I like the jeans. Heaven says, I like most of this, but I gotta let my dark goth side out a few days a week. LALC says, is quiet luxury an aesthetic that is supposed to erase fun and personality from style? I think so. I think that's literally where this entire quiet luxury trend is heading towards. It's a really good point you made there. And I think it's heading towards a sort of a tabula rasa, which means like we cancel everything, all the style and all, you know, all the fun and fashion, whatever. And we start from zero and we rebuild from that anew. We start building from there again. And I have the feeling that, you know, recession and all this stuff and economical issues and fears that we're having and spending less money and trying to buy safe stuff that's not going to go out of fashion really soon, so you can keep wearing this piece until it falls apart and not just until next season. I think all of that is also playing into this factor of, okay, let's go through this hardship and hard times so that we can come out on the other end of the tunnel with a fresh new desire for whimsical fashion. And I do believe Logomania will be back. And I do believe that the whimsical fashion and an innovation in fashion will be back. But I do also believe that it's going to take quite a bit of time before we get there again. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This has been the Vogue selection for quiet luxury. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree? What would you change? Let us know down below. Love you loads. Subscribe and thumb up the video.